Wow, we have a ton to talk about today. Welcome to live Q&A, but it's so much more than just a Q&A. Of course, you can always ask any questions you have around live video, around video creation, around audience growth. We're going to talk about that today. And all of the things, anything that is on your brain, you can ask. And I might be souped up on coffee today, so just beware. But we have, look at this, a whole table full of gear to kind of look through. We've got all kinds of stuff to talk about, and we're premiering a video at the end of this stream all about how you can grow your audience, get more visibility. So tons going on today. I have just been having a morning. I've been having a morning. Some of it great, some of it frustrating, because services, when they don't work, right? Am I right or am I right? Hello, Brewing. Friday Tech Fun with Luria. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Brantley, I'm nice to see you. I just put you up there. There we go. Hello, Creator Classroom. How is everyone? I am so thrilled to have you here. If you're new, type new in the comments. Please do let me know. I'm having a morning. It's better to have a morning than not to have a morning at all. That is a really, really good point. Abso-freaking-lutely. If you are, let's check in. Before we get into all of this, everything that we've got to talk about, I want a quick check-in where you're watching from. We're gonna get our geek on today, Jim. Absolutely. Rich says old. Well, let's not call you old. Let's just call you established. Existing. No, I don't know. I've yet to find a good word for that. Awesome to see you, Michael. Thank you for being here as well. Sammy says, I bought something new today, and then there's an LSP, so maybe more spending. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Heads up, sorry. Hashtag sorry in advance. I also have a whole box of stuff to show you as well. So I'll tell you what's in that here shortly. So if you have questions, go ahead and start bringing them those on. Put a Q in front of your questions. I am going to talk for a little bit, show you some gear for a little bit, answer questions in between. And so just go for it as soon as you know what you want to talk about. I had a learning week. I love that language. I had a collab yesterday for a video that will come out in April. Fun. I started the edit. Nice. It's fire. I love that. Newish, William says. Not been here for a while in Kansas. Well, welcome back, William. Glad to see you back. Oh, a big red box. You guys are gonna flip when you see this big red box that I have to show you, and you're going to probably just think I'm insane. That my life is just literally insane. So let's talk a little bit. At the end of this stream, we are all going to watch. I just realized it was like something is wrong. I closed out my program window while I was recording some videos. I was actually doing a teleprompter training, a deep dive training, and I closed out my program window. So I was like, something's missing out of my setup. What's happening right now? By the way, if you want, so I've had a few people, even just as like right before I went live, ask, how do I get access to the teleprompter training because you didn't join live? So if you already registered for the prompter training, and that's all things teleprompters, how to present naturally, what gear to buy, everything, that is available for you. We're sending an email out soon. You should actually have an email with access into it, but I'll make sure that you guys have a heads up on that. If you have not purchased it previously, you can still do that. Actually, the language on the page may still say like live on last Wednesday or this Wednesday on the 31st. That is actually working now. You can get it just as the replay. So don't worry about that. Just go ahead and register and you'll get access right away. Does the big red box contain a big red button? Oh my gosh, I wish so. I wish so. All right, questions coming in. I was just thinking this. Actually, as I was putting the backdrop down today, I was thinking, because Abby looks at me when I'm putting it down, and she's on the my couch is of course right back there, right? And she's like looking at me like, what's happening right now. I always wonder when she stays on the couch and I have this, if she thinks like she's being siloed or something. I don't know. But anyway, okay, lots, like I said, I'm hyped up on caffeine today. There's a lot to talk about. As I said, we are going to geek out over some gear. We have some questions. Speaking of all of this Rode gear, William asked, can you give a date for what Rode is doing? So if you guys did not see all my socials, first of all, definitely go follow me on social. I did bring home some goodies. These two things just got announced today or yesterday. So they just arrived in my hands. I did not have them as of yesterday, but I just got these. So I'm ready to dig into some of this conversation today if you have questions. These I brought home from Rode event. So if you weren't following me on social, you missed out on some pretty cool stuff, but I wasn't able to share the exact details of what I got. I got a sneak peek at Rode's upcoming product. Y'all, I can't say much. Not yet. And I cannot give you a date as to, I do know when I can say that, but I can't even say that to you just yet. As soon as I'm able to talk about it, I will absolutely have videos prepared, ready to go. Y'all are gonna love it. It's not gonna be right for every one of you, I promise you that. But oh my gosh, they are actually making some big moves in the space that I am truly excited by. And I cannot wait to share that with you. I was at the event with a bunch of awesome people, some filmmakers who train on this stuff. Harris Heller was there. Those of you who know him, we got to really like deep dive talk with the Rode team, and they are working on some really cool stuff. A lot of you asked me about the merge or about the purchase of Mackie, right? So Rode purchased Mackie, and I talked a little bit about that. I can't share all of the details of what they shared with me, but I will tell you that I am really confident in the way this is going to move forward. I was a little like iffy in terms of like, are they gonna just kill a product line? Are they going to merge the product lines? Are things gonna get wacky and messy? Because both companies are great and they have great products, right? But I can tell you that I am actually really loving the way they're looking at these two companies coming together. And they're still figuring out all of the details, of course. There was a lot of conversation ahead of any purchase like that. But I really do think that they've got a good path forward, at least from the information that I know as well. So, I don't think any of this stuff that I have on my table that I brought home is under embargo. They didn't say that, so I'm assuming all of it's out. I should have probably checked on that. I don't think these are new wireless mics, right? Like that's been out. That's been out for a while, right? I might be getting myself into trouble today. Okay, ask your questions with a I know, William. I apologize. I do apologize. It sucks when I have information that you can't have. But my job is to give feedback to them, is to make sure that this product is everything it could be for you. That's why they asked us there, to be able to give the feedback early before it gets to market. And so that is something to consider, is that, you guys feed me information about the product lines that you already have access to, that you frustrated with, or that you want to see. If you have something in this industry that you want to see, guess what? I have the privilege of being able to have conversations with all of these different companies and give them that feedback. So talk through me. Use this relationship that you and I have with my relationships with the companies so that you get the products that you want as well. It's not just about me feeding. And I had a lot of thoughts, a lot of things that a lot of things that I asked them for and suggested to, and so we'll see where that comes or where that goes, and in terms of like what we get in the final product. So I know embargo's not just broken, but ground into dust. I mean, they're right here. I don't, like, my team will tell me if there's something that I should pull out of a camera frame right now, but my understanding was that everything is out. That's why they gave us the products. Okay. Let's see. Keep those questions coming. Ask for permission. Forgiveness rather than permission. All right. Let's see. Okay, next. Let's dig into this. I see a bunch of questions coming. So keep those questions coming. I'm gonna keep an eye on them, and if there's something relevant to what we're talking about here, I'll answer those, and then I'll get to your questions. And then keep in mind that we are actually going to be premiering all of us together. I'm gonna raid this baby. I'm gonna redirect this stream to the premiere of a video that I have for this channel about audience growth. So we're gonna get down into all of this here in just a second, but I just wanna make sure that you know I've been listening, I've been paying attention, and a lot of you are really frustrated with the idea that you put content out on your own channel and it is maybe you feel stuck, you feel in a rut, you feel like you're not seeing growth. And if that's you, type me in the comments. If you feel like you're putting content out there consistently and you just don't see traction, maybe you think, what am I doing wrong on my YouTube channel? Maybe you wonder what it's gonna take for the algorithm to finally see you, right? I want you to type me in the comments. This is a conversation that I've been having with myself. I teamed up with a partner to be able to provide additional resources for you guys, and I created some resources of my own to be able to gift to you all to help you understand that it's not just about creating content on your own channel. And I was talking to our accelerator program students about this week on our coaching calls. Audience growth, visibility, establishing your expertise in the world is not just about creating content on your own channel. That's where it starts, right? We've got to create our own world and our own expertise and our own content that we put out there, absolutely. It also is about getting out there and expanding your reach. That was our virtual event's name. Expanding your reach beyond where you are and where people can find you on your own properties. So this video, I did a totally different format. I recorded it when, I recorded it while I was traveling for this road event, and I'm just so passionate about helping you this year understand, audience growth isn't just about tags. That's not gonna get you very far. If you're focused on your own content, fantastic. If you're focused on the wrong things within your own content, tags are gonna be the magic sauce to exposure, that's not gonna help you. So some of these YouTube, videos that I see out there of grow your audience and is just focused on what you can do in your own content, it's great. And it frustrates me a little bit just being totally, purely transparent and honest, because it's not just about that, right? We can't just expect the world to find out about us just because we create our own content. I guarantee you, I cannot think of a single channel that has blown up, a single person who has success or visibility or name recognition who hasn't done the things that I'm going to talk about in this video that we're premiering at the bottom of the hour. So I want you to watch that with me, comment on it, share it with the people that you know are creating content who are experts in their world or want to establish an expertise. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Let's see. I love what was pretty groundbreaking. I don't know, I'll take it. Whatever I said that was, maybe it's somebody else that somebody else said, probably. All right, let's see, let's keep going. You wanna get to some gear talk? if you build it, they won't know to come unless you get their attention. Exactly. And it's not just about the algorithm, right? It's not just about the algorithm. It's not just about your content. I have started 0 subs and has grown to 350 doing what I love. It's struggled, but nothing's meant to be easy. Well, if it was so easy, everybody would be doing it and everybody would be successful at it for sure. But I also want you to, yeah, anyway, I lost my train of thought looking at other comments. Okay, gotta keep those questions. Keep those questions coming. Let's talk about this stuff. Okay, so let's start with the news of the week, right? These two bad boys came out this week, were just announced yesterday. They just landed on my door. They were shipped before the announcement, but didn't get to me in time. So we have an internal capture card and the 4KX, which is very much like the Elgato HD60X that I have been recommending. This is now using HDMI 2.1. Let's talk about that. That basically means that you get more speed, bandwidth, all of it's better quality essentially. We're going from HDMI 4 to 4.1 to 4.2. Now, the question that I have in my brain is it going to be worth it for your streams? So, piece of knowledge here, just so everybody is on the same page. First of all, I'm gonna get to this. Let me pull out this box. You see what is this box is called? Capture cards. Yeah, I have a whole red box that doesn't even close anymore because of capture cards. You want to see it? Okay, let's look at this. And the unboxing, boosh. So here's the thing. I was looking for the HD60X. So we have, this is the S Plus. These are older. I have 2 of those. I have some unopened ones that I was going to do a video about. I do have some other stuff in here that are not capture cards. The Aja one, this random one. I have a bunch. Oh, here we go. This is the HD60X. So you can see that HD60X. And this is the 4KX is actually very similar in structure and size. So I have a video all about this device. Now you'll notice that you have an HDMI in and an HDMI out. Now, the kicker about this kind of device, and I say this in the video that is on my channel, so if you guys want to watch that, I would highly recommend so you understand what the difference is between like this with 2 ports, an in and an out, versus the Cam Link, which only has, it goes into the computer and it goes to the camera, right? So we have just a straight through line there. This one, both of these versions, the HD60X and the 4KX, which is just announced now, these both have the ability to basically have a pass-through. So the out is a pass-through. It is sending the signal through to like a gameplay or whatever, right? And so we have, this is a capture card really targeted at gamers or people who want to bring in a secondary computer into the mix. So if that's you, these are great. Now, the reason that I actually have been recommending these HD60X is not because you're ever going to, in a studio setting, if you're not a gamer, not because you're gonna actually use that extra feature, but because when I did a comparison, and we also have a video that compares 3 different capture cards side by side from Elgato, and you can see the quality difference, and I really liked the quality difference on this one. Now, you will never, I mean, not never, but most of you in my audience are not going to actually use the feature that is the pass through where that HDMI 2.1 really can come into play, right? So we've got a lot of different techie features that I'll talk about in upcoming videos with this device that has that higher quality, the faster refresh rate, all of that, right? And yeah, so the pass-through without lag is needed for a gamer, and it could be needed for some other special scenarios. But somebody asked earlier, or Renee asked, I just bought a bunch of Elgato HDMI 2.0 cards. Do I need to burn them all in a dumpster fire and buy the new 2.1 cards? Well, first of all, don't burn them in a dumpster fire. You could probably sell them if you wanted to. Let's not get crazy here. But all of you are going to be asking this same question, like, do I get rid of my capture cards? I am going to put this to the test. Like I said, it just arrived at my doorstep. So I'm going to be looking at, do you really need, can we just stay with the HD60X that has great quality beyond even the quality of the others? Or does the HDMI 2.1 for a studio setting, face cam, not games, does it actually provide even better quality? So I will be putting these two things to the pace, through the test pace, whatever the right thing is. You know, I don't like, or don't do phrases very well. But that is my goal with these. Now, the other thing is, if you do have a capture card box or a PC, the internal capture card offers the same tool set or same feature sets as the external one as well. And I think that there are a couple of small differences. So those are the things to consider. Don't do anything right now unless you're a gamer. If you're a gamer, go for it. If you're doing something where you need that extra like oomph, a taste test. No, I'm not doing a taste test. Then go for it. Right now, I want you to hold off. Let me do my tests. Let me compare, and I will show you the comparisons, and then we can all make that decision together. But so I can't wait. Anyway, that's what I can't wait to do with those. We'll just set those off to the side. My and I saw somebody ask, like, what do you do with old capture cards? With all of these, so I was supposed to be doing some videos, right? This is not a capture card. That's not a capture card. So I do have some additional stuff in here. But I was supposed to be doing some like comparison cards. I actually really wanted to try this one, but I actually never have. So I'll do it someday. And old capture cards. I'm sure I'll do it someday, right? When I get, y'all, my whole, what do I do with old capture cards? Then I'll tell my story. Old capture cards, ouch, my hair is tangled. I keep them in a box. I don't know. I keep them in a box. So here's the deal. Y'all think that sometimes people are like, I want to do what you do. I want to review tech. Can I just tell you, please find something else to do with your life. You have lots of value to provide. Please don't get into tech reviews because I guarantee you it makes your life hell. Ha ha ha, I keep my old capture cards captured. That's funny. Yeah, I could absolutely do a channel giveaway. I have some of those that I haven't actually tested and wanted to do some more comparisons. But anyway, my house is just a disaster right now. And I get it cleaned because I talk about this. Like, I just cleaned up. And then the next thing I know, I need to shoot a video about XYZ, or a new device comes and I need to set up a new camera angle or whatever, and my life goes to hell because I have to pull out the entirety of my box is in the closet with all the cables and devices that I need access to in order to do these things. Get into another line of work. Okay, is my advice there. Are you going to get Elgato's new capture card? Was a poll that we just completed. Probably not. 72%. Yes, 9%. Thinking about it, 9%. What does the capture card do? 9%. I have a video specifically for that 9% of you. Basically, a capture card connects your camera to your computer so that your computer and software can actually read it. Okay, don't do tech reviews if you're a minimalist. Very, very well said. I am a minimalist in everything but my work. Like, I do not keep things. I clear out my closet. I don't have many. You see me wearing the same shirts. I don't like things. But anyway, so these are a few things that I picked up at the Rode event. By the way, I also got, so we have the Wireless Pros, right? Which I just did a video that I have not told you guys about, but it is available. Well, it's not available publicly. It's done and edited using a mobile setup system. And so if you guys are ever interested in like a mobile phone-based professional quality video setup, let me know. And we actually do have some training on that, what to buy and how to set it up. But anyway, we have these Rode Wireless Pros. We have the Ceramonic. So I'm gonna be putting these side by side. Oh my gosh, I don't have enough time in my schedule for all of this, but we'll figure it out. And then I got this baby as well, the OBSBot, what's it called? The OBSBot, the tail. So this, I don't know if you've seen it, but there have been a few videos talking about it. Come on, focus. There we go. This is the tail. So as you see, it moves, so it tracks you. And it's the OBSBot is, so this is the bigger version of, actually, I thought Harris Heller's thumbnail on this video was fantastic. I didn't want to watch the video yet, but the thumbnail was great. But this is the big boy version of the smaller AI camera. So this is an AI camera, but it's also a PTZ that will follow you around. And this is the smallest PTZ camera I've ever seen, I believe. So I'm looking forward to putting that to the test. That arrived just before I left for the road event, where I picked up, and we've got 5 minutes. You guys get ready for this raid that we're gonna do. And I'm just gonna call it a raid because I don't care. Magnetic mount. I actually am really excited about this. So the things that I usually use, hold please, switch pod, love it. So the things that I usually use are like these devices right here, where you, like a little phone mount, but that can go like portrait or landscape, but I'm kind of excited about this. I want to see it. I think it goes portrait or landscape. If it doesn't, then, but it should. It looks like it twists, but so I'll check that out. Hello, Neil. Luria raids Luria. Yes, exactly. This also looks pretty cool. This is heavy. I mean, I was like, they handed it to me. I was like, okay, my weight is gonna be at its max going home. No, I'm not. It's not that heavy. But it's like a little. It looks like a magnetic arm, and I just haven't had a chance to look into all of these things. Oh, a desk mount for the mics. I thought it was for no. That is it's a little, okay, for the mics. Awesome. Desk mount for the mics. Callie, take note. You know what I'm talking about. We have some really cool upcoming projects. Oh my gosh, you guys. We have been nonstop in January. I don't know if you can tell, but we've got one in particular project that I'm really super pumped about. And I'm just not even telling you, but it's gonna make all of this tech stuff much simpler for you. Who gets frustrated with the tech, figuring out what to put in your studio and all of that? This is a new thing for us, and I am just so excited coming up soon, hopefully, that I'm gonna make it so much simpler for you. Anyway, let's get back to this. I actually am looking forward to trying this as well. You always love the phone cages, right? The things that you can attach extra stuff to. So that's that as well. Okay, let me answer some questions. Are you, yes, the tail air. Thank you. The tail air is the proper name for that. All right, next questions. I know, so many things to do. I don't know if you have like, I've had so many things that have kind of packed into January that I've been like, hey, this thing. So I apologize for my barrage of information at you this month, but we kicked off 24 really intensely. Okay. Katie says, have you heard about Facebook stopping API integration into Facebook groups soon? You know what? I saw a headline on that and I haven't heard the details. But if that's the case, then that would change the game. It's February. It's only 2nd of February. Come, give me a break here. I don't know too many details about that. It is on my list. I saw just a headline or a comment about it yesterday, so I need to look into that. If anybody has additional information, drop that into the comments. But as I understand it, from a super quick comment, it would change the name of the game in terms of how people run streams into groups. It would change the name of the game in terms of a lot of different things that we do inside of Facebook groups. So if you're using that, definitely pay attention. Jay says, Mackie seems to be out to cannibalize Rode, or am I wrong? No. So they're now a company together. So you will see them, working together more. My belief, and this is not insider information, but I did have a chance to talk to the Rode team about that connection and that collaboration that they have working on. And my guess, not based on insider information, just so you know, but my guess is that they are going to take the best of both worlds. When I was doing the Mackie DLZ overview a couple weeks ago, I showed you the differences between the Rode and the Mackies when it comes to like the mixers. Those two, oh, we gotta go. Shoot. We got a premiere to go to, so I gotta end this stream. Bring those questions on next week. I'll answer anything in the comments of this video. Stay tuned. This stream is actually going to forward you straight over into the premiere. If you want more visibility, if you want bigger audience, do this thing that I'm gonna tell you in the video. All right, let's go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I should have waited for a little bit longer, but it's already scheduled and ready to go. Bye, thank you.